So this week we're taking a look at the Sentinel Powerbase, how it's assembled, and some of the core components that makes it so effective at providing isolated individual power supplies for the mono DACs of the Sentinel analog converter. In a previous video, we discussed the Sentinel analog converter and the modular design approach to our products. We'll leave a link for that in the description below so you can watch that first, as it discusses a lot of the core concepts behind these modular designs. The building blocks of the Sentinel Powerbase are very similar to that of the analog converter. The core is assembled without heat sinks, faceplate, or top plate, so it can be tested as a subassembly before we add any of the aesthetic chassis components and color selection of the customer order. The assembly of this unit starts with the base layer. Right away, it's elevated on 4 feet, which gives us access to the underside of the product as we assemble it. We will start by installing the AC input board. A unique design feature of this board is that it splits the AC power into 3 separate channels right away. Each of these channels goes through its own power isolation and then is distributed to the 3 separate power supply modules in the Powerbase. On each side of the Powerbase, we have a power supply module. These modules are prepared for each mono DAC. These individual power supplies branch right from the AC input of the jack panel to provide the most isolation possible between left and right mono DACs. Each of these modules is built up as its own subassembly. This provides a great solution for repairability in the field, especially with a power supply that is vulnerable to power surges and other damaging effects of the main power grid. All of these transformers are custom wound, shielded designs specifically made for the Sentinel DAC. Here we are mounting 2 transformers for the center block of the clock power supply. When mounting the transformers, they are mounted onto an isolating thermal gap pad. This helps regulate the transformer temperature in the Sentinel Powerbase for part longevity and performance. We then use a custom in-house CNC shoulder bolt with an isolation pad to securely hold the transformer in place. The third power supply in the Powerbase is the clock power. This is yet a third independent power supply that provides clean, isolated power for the Sentinel clock. After the core assembly is complete, we will check the power supply and ensure that it's outputting the proper voltages. We have made an in-house voltage tester that we can use in production to check each voltage before plugging it into an analog converter. We want to ensure that the Powerbase is performing optimally before risking plugging it into an analog converter, which might damage it. After each power cable and power supply output has been thoroughly tested, we are now ready to start assembling the finished metal onto the power supply. These components are selected based on each customer order. These heat pipes here help regulate the temperature across each row of thermal devices. It's critical for these devices to stay at the same temperature for optimum performance. The applied gap pad transfers heat from the internal modules to the external heat sinks and top cover. The faceplate is built with a piece of CNC black-white acrylic. This allows the faceplate to be black when turned off, white when turned on, and indicate red for power standby. The center islands of the B are removed with quick release tabs. This ensures that the parts are anodized with a perfect color match. We will also now install the Sentinel logo in the faceplate. After the top plate is installed, the unit will then be sent to testing, where it will be thoroughly tested multiple times and left for at least 24 hours of on time to ensure there is thermal stability in the design and that there are no critical failures in the assembly. When complete, we listen to every Sentinel to ensure it is meeting our standards, not only by measurements, but also by the audio experience. I hope you enjoyed this look at how the Sentinel Powerbase is assembled. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to stay up to date with new future videos on product assemblies and behind-the-scenes tours of MSB, where we assemble the world-leading DACs in our industry. We're very proud of our operations and love sharing this inside look into how these products come together. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.